Time is 6 a.m.
Tonight, on Small Biz, Big Dreams, we meet a man with photography as his go-to plan. This is Small Biz, Big Dreams. For more than 30 years, Paul Graham has been operating his photo business, Paga Photos, from the Halfway Tree Arcade, providing passports, photos, portraits, and special event services. He says photography started as a passion and quickly became his life's work.
In photography, it kind of strange up to know. But a friend of mine, I used to be a jeweler, and a friend of mine gave me a camera. And I asked him, what this for? And he said to me, take it, I'm going to take a picture. And that was the day I put on jewelry work and take up photography. My first wedding with that camera. I said, but wait, this is good. And with birthday party and everything, everybody in the community started calling me to do their children birthday parties and photograph. And from that until now, never look back.
He highlights, over the years, he has seen the industry change with new technology, but remains committed to providing quality and personal attention to every customer.
Yeah, we do weddings, we do photo shoots, we do business headshots, and normal service pertaining to photography. Just name it, we do it. And them. We also do editing service. So we edit the photographs before we give them to the customer. All right, and with the master editor, Malik, on the front, is the person that is responsible for the editing. So again, these are our backgrounds, and we pull them down. Business headshots and full photographs and restore old photographs. Just name it, we do it. And we're not saying we're the best, customer say.
We sell frames also. We have different sizes. We do 8x10, 6x8, 5x7 plaques. The plaques are on the outside. If you have your picture, you can carry in the picture, and we do the plaques, and within 3 days, you get back your plaque.
For aspiring entrepreneurs, he emphasizes resilience and passion.
You have to have the art in it. Because if you don't have the art in it, you're going to back out. My art is photography. The name, the equipment, we have them. See, you find us beside the passport office, and that's on Constant Spring Road. We are inside the Constant Spring Arcade. We are in lane A, shop 16, right at the front, and there's a sign that says Paul. You follow the sign, you'll find us.
Next week, we'll truthfully give another business a TV opportunity. Until then, for Small Biz, Big Dreams, I'm Kevin Black.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jodianne Quarry.
Every dream conquered is another dream gained. I land and I fly again like a jet plane. Headed straight in your direction, 'cause I'm wiser, one step closer. I'm winning 'cause I work so hard, and the music keeps on playing, and the people that I say we are mash up the night. Oh, what a feeling! Don't stop dreaming. Keep on believing in the power of the feeling. Whatever you want, take a chance. Song in your heart, step in your dance. You got a spark, don't put it down. Shine your lights
Everybody must work, work. Everybody must work, work harder. Everybody must work, work. Everybody must work, work harder. 'Cause if you're not working, you gotta be loafing. And if you're not loafing, then you gotta be joking. You must work. And don't be a jerk. Everybody must work, work hard. Hanging out on street corners when you should be at school.
Hey. Everybody must work.
Make you a fool. Everybody must work.
Actually, before you answer, good morning, Jamaica. Happy Labor Day. Rock and come in. Actually, work and come in.
Yeah, work and come in. I know, I mean, at this time of the morning, you're just beginning to, well, you should have planned your work day already. So you're just beginning to say, I'm going to go out there and work. Or have you started? If you have not started, spend some time with us this morning before you go out and work, because it's sunrise where the fun rises. And my name, if you're here for the very first time, is IT Ellis. And of course, my co-host is...
I'm Yendi, and we are going to spend this morning with you. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, but today is Monday. You don't normally see us on a Monday. We're normally with you on a Wednesday and a Friday, but we decided to spend your holiday with you.
It's a holiday.
Wait, it's a holiday, but we're busy.
Yeah, we're busy.
We're laboring. We're working. Yes. So I asked you before.
Yes.
Where were you in life when that song came out?
Why
where were
you smiling? Why were you asking the question with a smile? You know.
What were you doing?
What was I doing?
What was your work when that song came out?
I asked my mother, and she told me at the time. Listen, I don't know that song. I don't know. I wasn't.
You're in your second or third job.
Listen. Yendi and I. In fact, not Yendi. Everybody here, we have this running joke. And you'll find out in a short while what the running joke is about. I will not explain what the running joke is. But I want to say thank you for coming. Those who are in town, around town, out of town, in Kingston, in another Caribbean country, it's Kingstown. It's St. Vincent?
I think so, yes, I believe so.
It's Kingstown.
Kingstown.
But wherever you're watching from, welcome. Today is Labor Day, celebrated, recognized today, and we're going to have a fun time this morning. In fact, we have a live band.
We do.
And
y'all know how we get about a live band in here. Hey, when band in here, you know, the vibe is nice, you know? I actually petition. I don't know who going to sign it. I know you will sign it.
Yeah, man, definitely.
I petition that we have a resident band, and I think the band who is here with us this morning might very well be up for it. Curfew Band is in the building.
Yes.
They're going to be spending the morning with us, but I'll go talk to them and see if them can just actually want them here every Friday.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm going to have our people talk to your people.
Make sure, say,
we'll make it happen.
You know what I mean? I know it's a Curfew Band, the entire ensemble is here. Curfew with a K, if you're not familiar with them, but trust me, I'm talking about an awesome, amazing, talented bunch. Carlos, Miguel, and of course, Bobby. But Bobby, you can call him Jummy, because every drummer named Jummy. And Miguel, you can call him Gitsy, because every guitarist named Gitsy. No, Carlos, no, just call him Carlos.
Hold on, but I see one other smutty over there. Engineer.
Is a singer?
It's a bassy.
Oh, it's a bassy.
Oh.
What the bassy name?
Bassy. Come, obviously.
The name bassy, but where name? If I write a check, you know.
His name Firebase.
Firebase in the building. And Mark Q is on vocals, and I taught him to sing.
Well, I don't know if Mark Q wants to publicize that. I also don't know if Mark Q will be our singer based on that. Mark Q, can you confirm or deny that IT was your vocal coach?
I approve.
You approve?
Hey.
All right, just like that. Sorry, let me just call our producer Renee. We're gonna need a new lead singer for the band. Actually, I'll step in.
Hey, remember, let me just say this before we go any further. There are several coaches of our athletes who cannot run.
Fair enough.
Them look like them can run, but trust me.
Thought you were gonna say something.
And them coach some top athletes in this country, world.
But you know,
so that no means say you have to can sing to be the vocal coach.
That argument actually is reasonable.
In Jamaica.
Enough. Even in the dance world, there are many a dance teacher. Some of the best dance teachers are not excellent practitioners, but they're very good in terms of being technicians. However, typically in the world of vocals, you have to be able to actually find the key to have your singer learn to be on key. You also have to typically have musical ears. As a matter of fact, just to prove a point, I'm going to ask our producer to just play a song, and I'm going to ask IT to just clap on the beat. Oh,
Listen. Somebody.
Oh, go on, IT. Clap for us.
Clap on the beat?
Yep.
To clap on the beat?
Yeah.
Somebody's celebrating a birthday today, May 25.
No,
I want to say happy birthday. Clap. She asked me to clap on the
Actually, he
beat.
wants to clap happy birthday for you. Go ahead, IT, clap.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
No, on the beat that's playing.
No, there's no beat. It's a cappella.
Oh, no, listen. There is one. Go ahead.
She's waiting on me to clap on beat. Come on. I mean, I am the
Happy
beat
birthday
clapper.
to Lincoln Barrington Minot, Sugar Minot. He was a monumental reggae singer, songwriter, producer, and sound system operator. He would have been celebrating today. He's revered as a founding pioneer of the dancehall genre, and his revolutionary practice of writing new melodies over existing Studio One rhythms shaped the sound of modern reggae. So would have been celebrating his birthday today, but we celebrate him regardless because of his contributions.
Absolutely.
You still want to clap on that beat?
May 25. All right, stay for it because, you know, the main performance usually comes at the end of the show. Maybe a closing thing. I just going to clap on beat right here on Sunrise's time.
Yeah?
Listen.
Are you going to do it now?
No.
Okay.
Later on.
All right.
So I can say, don't move because it's going to be a fantastic Labor Day. You can tell already the way we have started, all right?
Also, don't hold your breath because I don't think he's going to do it.
But the band is going to be fabulous.
Yep.
Definitely. All right. It's time for a break. But first.
Yeah, go ahead.
But first, here's your Labor Day pocket of Sunrise. Run it!
Well, that eel was slippery. We didn't get him, but we got the gate. By the way, I'm Halliday. I'm Taraday. I'm Labor Day. And with us now, every day is Labor Day. Okay, then let's labor.
Finally said yes to onion rings. Now it's your turn to say yes to the onion ring zinger from KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
There's nothing like a Jamaican greeting.
Yeah, look.
Blessings.
Yo, Monday.
Father Mool to Agwan.
Celebrating 25 years of connection. Every call, every click, every message, and every shared moment. Digicel, powered by you, connected by us.
Inside a world of adventure with Mandalorian and Grogu at Burger King. See The Mandalorian and Grogu only in cinemas.
Jesus, make me smile again. It will be another evening of foot stomping, head clapping, praise and worship inside Emancipation Park on Labor Day, May 25, starting at 7 p.m.
at the National Labor Day Gospel Concert.
Come see John Mark Wigan,
Prodigal Son,
Jabez,
Sebastian Braham,
Julene Minto,
Lubert Levy, and many, many more. Live gospel music at its most exciting in Emancipation Park, Labor Day, Monday, May 25, 7 p.m. And it will be live right here on CVM 8 p.m. When the work done, come give thanks and praise.
It's free.
Oh Lord, you're the only one. That's why me only not so very long. Hey, hey, hey.
Critical illness has many faces. 1 in 4 people will be affected. Protect what matters with critical illness insurance. The time by Sagicor Life is 6:15.
Watagwan. Watagwan.
That's a go on, pa.
Watagwan. Watagwan.
Watagwan. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a go on, pa. Watagwan.
All right. Listen, we are still here on the sunny side of Morning TV. Yeah, Yandy's wondering, where did that come from?
No, I know exactly where it came from, Matthew.
Look, it's that time of the morning, and I get excited. If it's your first time, welcome to the only place and the only time that a headliner is introduced the way we do it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to introduce the headliner of all headlines in the entire world on any platform. And her name, we call her
Good morning.
Good to see you, you knockout.
I'm so grateful you didn't read what was in the teleprompter. Whoever wrote that, I'm coming for you. I see you. What's up? Are we ready for the headlines?
We're ready.
Let's jump into it, shall we?
Let's
go. Let's do it. So first up, the history of Jamaica's Labor Day.
Yes,
so Jamaica's Labor Day is celebrated annually on May 23 to commemorate the historic 1938 working class strikes and labor rebellions sparked by oppressive working conditions, widespread poverty, and low wages. Laborers staged massive strikes across the island, particularly on the Kingston waterfront, and this movement, led by figures like Alexander Bustamante and St. William Grant, successfully highlighted the plight of the working class and paved the way for modern trade unionism and Jamaican independence. Now, in 1961, a bill in Parliament abolished the Empire Day public holiday, which marked and celebrated the birthday of Queen Victoria, and designated May 23rd as a Labor Day, which observes the anniversary of the 1938 working class movement. So a little history for you about where Labor Day comes from.
And somebody is watching it saying, oh, I didn't quite know that.
Yeah, for sure.
No, and I'm happy about it too, because, you know, I saw in the news item St. William Grant, and I said, whoa, because I used to play at St. William Grant Park downtown, and I went to St. Aloysius Primary, and I was like, didn't know, we're playing in the park and didn't know that's the reason.
See there?
Why
it's amazing how you can do things and do things and do things, and you just don't realize why, you don't realize where it came from, and so I think history is very important, and so hopefully we taught you a thing or two about Labor Day today.
Also, things like these are so significant in terms of the development and advancement of a nation, because especially as we moved away from being, under British rule and moved into our own independence. Initially, that day would have celebrated a member of the monarchy, and to move away from that and create our own is so important. But also, unions were so important. To, on Friday we made a joke. Well, we didn't really make a joke, but we hinted on the show about, BPOs and some likening them to, being similar to indentured workers.
Yes.
Right. But it's unions and the formation of the trade union and things like those that actually advocated for the rights of workers, to make sure hours were decent, to make sure remuneration matched the work, matched the hours. And so that's also really important that we highlight that and the initiation of that sort of a movement.
And to think that now in 2026, that was 1938. In 2026, there might become a reality years from now, or it already is, that there are persons losing jobs in certain sector. Because of AI. Can they come out and strike against AI? And say we want to remove AI so we can get back our jobs. Will we live in a reality
Interesting
like that?
times.
It's going to be the reality for some jobs, seriously.
But what I am hoping, though, is that, especially knowing the history, that we do our part for Labor Day. I know sometimes we can just take it easy and rest and those things, but if there is a way to participate in a project of some sort, something to make Jamaica better, your community better, even your household, you know, even if you just do it on a personal level, I think that's important.
You know, one of my favorite memories of Labor Day as a child is seeing the road get whitewashed.
Yes, I was just about to say the white paint, man, between the tree trunks or the side of the road and everything there. Always so great.
And tree
pedestrian crossing, tree planting. Yeah, man, we need to get back to those days.
Plant some trees today.
No, let's do it.
Plant a tree today.
Come and plant a tree in our front now.
Yes, yes.
Let's do it.
Yes. And let me say good morning to those who are already at work, like us, this morning, very early, especially those in the health sector, the nurses and the doctors who are working.
Security officers, police officers.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people working on holiday.
And those in media all over.
Also, a special shout out to anyone actually in active labor.
Wow.
Yes.
Did you think of that?
Imagine being in labor on Labor Day.
Breathe, push.
Yes.
Almost there. 5 centimeters dilated. 5 centimeters more to go.
Look at you.
Just kidding.
Look at you.
I hope those ones are there so they can hold on to the finger, although, you know, in pain. That finger might.
They're going to turn blue by the time she does go so.
Squeeze.
No, you're not the one to be making the noise. That's she. What are you doing squealing?
Squeezing.
Well, speaking of Labor Day projects, for headline 2, Minister Grange encourages participation in Labor Day activities. Now, as Labor Day is being observed today, Monday, May 25, due to the actual date falling on a Saturday this year, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Honorable Olivia Grange, is encouraging Jamaicans across the island to participate in Labor Day 2026 activities under the theme, One People, One Purpose, in all things Jamaica wins. Minister Grange noted that 2 national projects have been selected for this year's observance. One project will focus on the restoration and enhancement of the Savannah Park complex in Kingston, which is preparing to host the return of the Caribbean Premier League, the CPL T20 matches, and international cricket fixtures, while the second national project will take place in Lewistown, St. Elizabeth, where efforts will be directed towards restoring the roof of the Lewistown Early Childhood Institution after being damaged by Hurricane Melissa. Grange stated that Labor Day 2026 will place strong emphasis on restoring community assets, including early childhood institutions, community centers, and sports facilities. See?
That's
so
good.
government doing it, we doing it, schools doing it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. You know.
The band's doing it. You know what I mean? Let's do it.
That's good news right there.
And I like the theme.
Yes, I agree.
I like the theme.
The theme
Jamaica
actually is really, in all things, Jamaica wins.
Yeah.
I agree. All hands on deck. We got this.
We got this.
We're stronger together.
You know what else I got?
What you got?
The last headline for the morning.
Wait,
Are you ready?
More? Oh, come on now.
You can't get rid of me. So, long-awaited help. Southborough Primary gets Labor Day project. Now, after more than a decade, Southborough Primary School is reviving its Labor Day project as part of efforts to improve and beautify the school environment for students and the wider community. The initiative will see several enhancement projects carried out on the school compound, including paving sections of the property, repairing seating areas, painting parts of the school, and replanting gardens. Organizers are also appealing for support through donations, building materials, and volunteers, while encouraging parents, past students, and community members to come together in the spirit of unity, service, and community pride. So if you're looking for a project, Southborough Primary, that's where you should go.
Nice. Great stuff.
So you see, schools, everywhere, everybody's doing it. And I think that it would be really important. What is our CVM Labor Day project? People? What's happening?
I'm not sure. We're planting trees.
Planting a tree.
All right.
On the people then property. All right, let's do it.
You should head upstairs and get some of our senior members of management to help.
To plant a tree?
Plant trees.
Oh, did you say me?
Yep.
Help me plant a tree?
Yep.
One people, one purpose in all things.
I planted all my trees yesterday.
I see. Well, that's what I have for you this morning.
Appreciate your cheeks with your cheeks.
Plant a tree today. You know, someone abroad saying, look here, up here, money in a plant pan tree. I have a grow pan tree. You know, I've heard a number of Jamaicans who have migrated. They have said that.
And you're technically a Jonah.
is paper and technically speaking.
Oh my
you know
goodness, that's literally what my kid would say to me. All right, Teeks, appreciate you bringing us the headlines, the Labor Day edition of the headlines. Up next, we're sitting with His Worship, the Mayor of Kingston, to discuss his Labor Day plans. Please stay with us right here on Sunrise.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan, pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan! Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
That's a guan, pa. What a guan?
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
What is the Popeyes Challenge Cup? The Popeyes Challenge Cup is Jamaica's newest and boldest football competition, featuring David versus Goliath matchups as the best of the best in the country's club football take on those in the second tier of club football. It's a straight knockout competition featuring 25 teams, 7 from the Jamaica Premier League and 18 from the Jamaica Football Championship, the second tier. The 7 JPL teams are invited and are ranked based on their finish in the current season, as they will not enter the competition until after being eliminated from the JPL playoffs. The JFC team seedings are determined based on their rankings in the league as at May 2. Teams will battle it out over 6 rounds to determine the winner. So how does it work? Round 1, the play-in, will feature 14 teams, all from the Jamaica Football Championship. Pot 1 will have 5th to 10th place teams, and Pot 2 will have teams seeded 11th to 18th. Round 2 will have 8 JFC teams, the 7 Round 1 winners, and the 4th ranked JFC team. Pot 1 will have the top 4 ranked JFC teams, and Pot 2 will have the next 4 remaining teams. Round 3 features 6 JFC teams, 4 winners from Round 2, and the 2nd and 3rd place teams, and 6 JPL teams will enter the competition, excluding the JPL champion. Pot 1 will have the top 3 ranked from both JPL and JFC, and Pot 2 will have the others. The next round is the quarterfinals, featuring the 6 winners from Round 3, the JPL champion, and the 1st place from the JFC. It will be a random draw with no pots. Teams then proceed to the semi-finals and the final. Each team will get prize money based on how far they advance in the tournament. A total of $4.75 million in prize money will be paid out, with the winning team taking home $1 million. There's also a $50,000 purse for the top goal scorer and the winning coach. Get ready for the newest and boldest club football competition in Jamaica. This is David versus Goliath. This is the Popeyes Challenge Cup on CVM TV.
We are proud to supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30.
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today. And live secure, live easy.
Understanding whenever hand in hand.
All right, welcome back to Sunrise.
Sugar my nuts.
Hey, come on, man. All right, it's time for Money Masterclass, brought to you by Guardian Life. Now, our Money Master is out for the holidays, but he's not gone too far.
No.
In fact, he's been working to ensure this Child Month, children are learning more about money management and wealth building through his Let's Talk Money Kids workbook. And we'll take a look back at his trip to Stony Hill Primary School and also St. George's Girls Primary School.
I was right next door.
You were.
St. Aloysius.
Where we're going to see firsthand how children are already thinking about money and how quickly they can learn. Take a look.
We're on the road on a mission. It is financial literacy for everybody. Financial literacy is not bounded by gender, it's not bounded by your class or your social status, and most importantly, it is not bounded by age, which is why I believe that financial literacy should be taught at the earliest possible level. Your children should be taught about how to handle money, which is why I've conceptualized, I've written, and I've published my first book, Let's Talk Money Kids, a book designed for children ages 6 to 11 to walk them through the basics. How do you earn money? How do you save money? How do you spend money? Needs versus want, saving for the future, investing. And as we head to our first stop, Stony Hill Primary and Infant School, we want to walk through with our children today how it is that they can handle money differently as they start their journey for as young as 6 years old. So guess what? Stay tuned and let's talk money with Carlton.
Good morning. Welcome to Stony Hill Primary and Infant School.
Thank you so very much, Principal. I'm excited because it's Math Week, Math Month, something of
Definitely.
that nature.
March is Math Month.
Okay.
And so we have decided to launch Math Week this week. We have a numeracy team that would have been aware of what the focus of Math Month would be.
Okay.
And so they have a list of activities that they will be putting the children through to ensure that they are practicing those conceptual skills. Yes.
Numeracy.
Yes.
Is money being taught now in school, financial literacy? Is there a class that teaches kids about money and how money works?
Well, not a class per se,
Okay.
but because the curriculum is so designed that it lends itself to all different types of other subjects and disciplines.
Okay.
So in mathematics, naturally, money
Comes
will come up.
Do you think that money management should be taught at this early age?
Of course, definitely. We all use money. Learning about how to use money, even to do budgeting, the children spend money. And so it is important that the children learn from an early age, because they do interface with money, the importance of working with money, understanding what it is about, understanding that money impacts everything in life. Definitely.
But Miss, you could teach this class. You could teach my class right now. Because it's a mission that I am on and I have been on, where I think that when we have more education educated children around money and financial literacy, we will have adults and people in the future who are much more financially stable.
Definitely.
So this is a welcomed initiative, and I'm so glad that you were able to facilitate.
Definitely.
So guess what? Let's talk about what? Money right now. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about money. Money, 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 money. Money. Who loves money? Wrong question. Who have money? All right, so everybody's rich. Who saves money? Let me hear. Where do you save your money?
My drawer.
Do you know needs versus wants?
I mean is that it's very important. A want is something that you want, but it's not necessary for you.
If you need new shoes for school, new shoes is a want for school. You, run, come and tell me what's a need.
A need is something you cannot live without.
Give me one example of a need.
Money.
I like you. Guess what? I'll give you some money. Big up yourself, sir. That's your money. What will you do with this extra money?
I want to buy some things with it, but I'm just going to save it.
Can we clap him, everybody? Can we clap him, everybody? So we have a book this morning. It's called Let's Talk Money Kids. I'm going to read a story from the book and ask you some questions. Are you good? All right, wonderful. So we just wrapped up our first session at the Stonehill Primary, and it confirms so many things, that we have young children who needs to know about money, how to manage money, how to handle money. Some of the questions that came and some of the answers that the children gave confirmed even more why a book like this is important. But we're heading to the St. George's Girls Primary and Infant School, and fun fact, it is the oldest and the only all-girls primary school in Jamaica and the English-speaking Caribbean. That's amazing. That had to be Jamaica. But what's also important is that we're in the month of March. We're launching the book in the month of March, and it's Women's Month. We're going to an all-girls school to empower young girls about how they should be saving, investing, and doing better with their money.
St. George's Girls Primary and Infant School was established by the Anglican Church over 100 years ago.
But is there any particular book or resource now that speaks specifically to going about investing, saving, budgeting for kids at this level now?
Not that I know of on the market. In our math book, we do have sections that deals with money, adding money, subtracting money, how to spend money, but nothing specifically to investing money.
Are we hearing that? There's no book now on the market like that. So this is why you need Let's Talk Money Kids, a book designed specifically to teach kids about money. Why is it important for young girls, especially at this age, to be financially literate?
This is the foundation. So it's important for them to learn it now so that when they become adults, they are able to manage themselves because they would be financially independent.
Nice. I know we're at an all-girls school now, but the same principle applies to young boys as well.
Definitely.
At this level, so they can be nice and good and independent, good money managers when they are much older in the future. Money! Money, 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 money! What do you use money for?
You use it to buy food.
How much money did you save last week? You saved $10,000 last week? You better than me. What does saving money mean to you?
Saving money is something that I use to buy things I need.
Can we clap for everybody? Clap for her, that's wonderful. The story is called Nia's Trip. What's the story called? Wonderful. So we just wrapped up our final session of our Let's Talk Money Kids financial literacy sessions at our primary schools. And it's so important for us to note and to remember that financial literacy should start as early as possible. Our kids need to learn how to earn money, how to save money, how to budget, how to invest, so they can grow up to be financially independent adults where they can start making better financial decisions. So get a copy. It's available on Amazon. It's available at our local bookstores. It's available through the 7 Crave Marketplace, where you can order your book and they have it delivered to you. So the is coming, and it's actually here. So get your book today, everybody. Thanks so very much.
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time, while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today, and live secure. Live easy.
Everybody want to save a country right now.
One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one that name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Finally said yes to onion rings. Now it's your turn to say yes to the onion ring zinger from KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Before the first patty is made, there are hands that raise it, hands that grow it, hands that move it, hands that bake it, and hands that serve it. For Jamaica, by Jamaica. Through challenges and changing seasons, they stood strong. They built with us. They believed. To every farmer, every team member, every partner, thank you.
Healthcare workers, this one is your song. You are our true heroes right now. Here we go. Let's drink to all the hard-working people. Let's drink to the doctors and nurses.
That song, Let's Drink to the hard-working people. Well, don't drink just yet.
Yes, I was going to say.
If you're drinking water, you need to keep hydrated. Our next guest is on his way to do his Labor Day project, but he decided to add sunrise to his roster, and of course we are grateful for that. In his worship, the mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, Andrew, what's his name? Andrew Swade.
Oh dear.
Who is leading the KSA MC members and the community in various impactful projects. Is there. Very good morning to you, sir.
Thank you, Iti. Thank you.
It's good to have you. Always great to have you. I know that this year's Labor Day activities are directly linked to the Africa Day theme, United in Purpose, Advancing Safe Sanitation for Sustainable Communities. And that's the overarching goal, is to obviously contribute to the development of sustainable communities and advance the objectives of the agenda in is that 2063?
Yeah.
So we're not talking about a short-term thing here. But obviously, it's interesting because just before we came on, we were talking a bit about, how much can be accomplished in a term or 2 or 3 or what is needed to actually affect real change. And when you hear about the objectives of a 2063 agenda, it tells you this thing is much more of it requires foresight. What's happening today?
Well, every year on the 25th, as today is, we celebrate Africa Day. Your Saturday would have been
Labor Day. Yeah, 23rd.
So what we seek to do is to see how we can merge the two. And so we have been having discussions with Stephen Golden, I'm chairman of the UNIA, and we said, let us work together. And we have been working together from before. So what we are doing today is that we are looking at projects that can, in terms of both themes, and so we can merge the themes. So when we looked, we chose the Brandon Hill, where the Sir William Grant monumental office is the square. He's a Pan-Africanist. And so what we are doing, we are beautifying that area in terms of and there's a catchment area there that needs beautification because persons in that side of the municipality has water difficulties, so the challenge is as first. So we look at also the Almontown division at the Franklin Town Primary School, and there that division was represented by Marcus Gav in the council. So we chose to make that link. So we are making sure dealing with the sanitary conveniences there, 2 blocks of bathroom. And of course, we are looking at the UNI building in terms of Liberty Hall, and we are doing some work there.
Assuring sustainable water availability and safe sanitation systems. I mean, you spoke to that a short while ago, but that's the theme. And that's the convergence of what we're doing for Labor Day and for Africa Day.
And for Africa Day. You remember that in most of the communities in our African countries that they have issues with water. And we too have issues with water. And we look at our whole development in terms of development plans, we insert there should be some water harvesting. So we believe it is right for us to have that discussion with our locals also. Because I remember where I live. Before, I lived in a community that rented a house. There was never a water issue. Those new developments came, there has been a water issue. I made sure I put some tanks, even not knowing that I would have had the problem. So we're promoting that, and we're promoting the whole issue of sanitation also.
Let's talk about some of the key issues, or I don't even say key issues, let me say some of the challenges rather, that the city faces in terms of sanitation systems and sustainable water, because these things are directly linked to people's quality of life and their health. So what needs to happen to really, first of all, what are some of the challenges and what do we need to do?
Well, the whole issue of climate change is an issue now.
It's real,
The government would have said that we're expecting a drought over the next few months, or more than few months, I would say. And most of these issues are not short-term issues. Let me be very clear on that. There are issues that people have to get back into the practice. And urbanization doesn't necessarily mean that some of the issues that we resolve it in the rural part, and I'm from the rural part of Jamaica. When, for example, when I was going to school, you have those big tanks, and those are the things that we also have to look at the whole issue of recycling. We have to, why should you be using water that you can be drinking to water your gardens? We should put certain things in place. So those are some of the challenges. It's a mindset I must tell you up front. And you know my pet peeve, the whole issue of garbage culture, how we dispose of our garbage. And I think at the Labor Day that promotes volunteerism and community involvement, those are that type of discussion that we have to have now.
I wonder what the response is, or what the response. What responses are you expecting for today, particularly when you head out for some of those projects?
It has been overwhelming by the support. Each councillor is given an allocation. So not only does these 3 projects I've said, but every councillor was given 600,000 for the KCMC to help with procuring some of the materials that are required. So you'll have over 100 projects that is with the KCMC. So the response has been great. We promote the whole issue of been consultative. Reporting we have been for community people volunteerism. So it has been great so far.
So this is very good. Coming, you spoke about the mindset. So if they are still in a mindset to come out and work and help and work together, it's a good thing.
You will not achieve it overnight, but you'll also achieve it based on if you have the necessary consultation, stakeholders meeting, not just around Labor Day, but everyday issues with the resident. So it will evolve over time.
Sure. Mayor, I have to ask, there's a photo on screen just now. I'm going to ask our director to put it back up. Is the one with paint, no, the one just before this, paintbrush, grill work. I'm going to ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate yourself in being able to paint that grill?
I'll be modest enough to say 5, and modest is not, I'm not over 5, no time at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask you one other question that will tell me whether you really know for painting the grill or not. What kind of paint are you using there?
Oil paint.
All right!
You earned a 5.
And then if you want to get technical, it's a 404.
You're not just performing. You can paint. You can paint. I know that you have your stuff in your car ready and raring to go. You're going to switch out into your boots, put on your hard hat. Where do you head first? How does the day start?
Brandon Hill is the first location, and then I come back into the central part of Jamaica. Then I'll move to Liberty Hall. Then I move to Almontown Division. But also I'm going to Denham Town. We're having a big thing at Denham Town Adult Center. We have just renamed it after Mr. Siaga. And then I have to go into my own division where there are several things. As a matter of fact, we have started my division on Saturday, but I'll go in my own division because if they don't elect me to become mayor, to become councillor, I will not be mayor.
But of course, if you're at Denham Town, you can skip across the Tivoli before you go.
No, I will just do Denham Town today because that's where the minister is and they have invited me there. So it's just that KCMC facility, and they are working with the elderly there, and so we are fixing up the place. And
awesome.
I know that the conversation is obviously around Africa Day and the works, the United Works happening, but it would be remiss of me, I feel like, to have you here and not have you send a word to persons about what we need to be doing as it relates to the disposal of garbage and how we get rid of our own waste and what we need to be doing as citizens in keeping our surroundings and our environment clean. Please, what's your message?
I'm happy for this opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, the National Solid Waste Management Authority speaks about the Jamaica's beauty is our beauty also. Yeah. But there are some simple things that we can do.
Yes, Lord.
Let us dispose of our garbage in a proper way. Let's put it in a bag. Let's wait on the garbage truck to come. It's supposed to be coming each week. It comes to your home. I'm not going to pretend that it comes here every week.
Right.
But we have a duty. It is our garbage. Let us dispose it in a proper way. Let us also make sure that we have some civic pride. That is very important. Jamaica is for all of us, not just for visitors. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying just on the North Coast alone. Right in our own backyard, in our front. Let us protect it.
Yes.
Recycle.
All right. You heard him say it. Wonderful initiatives to keep up the good work. Mayor, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mayor Swaby. Stay hydrated on the road today. And I know we came in with the song saying, let's drink to the hardworking people. Mayor, only coconut water or water?
You'll have a little tot at the end of the day.
Our guest has been His Worship Andrew Swaby, Mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew. We're going to go for a quick break, but we have lots more Sunrise right after these messages.
So raise your glass to the doctors and nurses. Let's drink and show appreciation to them. Let's think of the wandering millions who need leaders. Forget a doctor.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. we'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Everybody want to see a country right now.
One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one and CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
there, Sunrisers. So listen, the cup is half full, not half empty, and we're now in the second half of the show. So as Jamaica observes Labor Day, right, many will be at home relaxing, some will be participating in Labor Day house, activities, community projects, while others will definitely be hitting up a few parties.
Yes, later. Not now.
We see who answers. But some workers like us across essential services, retail, hospitality, security, and other industries, they're still required to report for duty, yeah?
Absolutely, but how many truly understand their legal rights when it comes to working on a public holiday? On this episode of Law and Order Jamaica, brought to you by the Ministry of National Security and Peace, we take a practical look at the labor laws that govern employment on Labor Day. So I want to say welcome. Joining us is attorney at law at the firm Hugh Wildman and Company, Mr. Shamar Bryan, who will unpack how the Holiday Pay Act. And I know about pay now because I did payroll some time ago. I'll talk to you about that.
I'll tell you why I know about pay.
Regulating labor regulations, how do they apply? Very good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, good to have you.
Greetings.
Of course, when it comes to pay, people get excited. Those who are in employment and those outside of employment, they want to get into employment to talk about pay. But not just pay, holiday pay.
Yeah.
So I want you to help us to understand the legal framework for the Holiday Pay Act. Break it down for me like I'm a 2-year-old.
Yes, not a problem. That's why I'm here. So, generally speaking, with the Holiday Pay Act, it is very instrumental as to assessing how it is you approach the holiday periods. So, now, particularly, it is the Holiday Pay Act that it gives persons the entitlement to pay while not being at work on the holiday. So now, for example, and this is where the law gets a bit confusing to most persons.
Kind of like we're working today.
Right.
Right.
Which is a holiday.
It's the holiday.
Yes. But, it's quite interesting because you have several acts that speak to the same aspect of holiday. So you have the Holiday Pay Act, you have the Holiday Act, which in bracket is Public General Holiday Act, and then you have the Minimum Wage Act, and it just keeps going on, which is why the confusion now arises. And the question comes to the fore, why it is that you have some persons that are working on the holiday versus others that aren't. And that's just the difference in knowing your rights and the type of work that you're in. And that's where the Act helps us to now break into that factor.
Well, let us get into that. What does the Jamaica Holiday with Pay Act actually say about working on a public holiday like today, Labor Day?
Right. So, the Holiday with Pay Act now touches and concerns two things. One, if it is that you are a worker that falls under a specific category. Let's say, for example, the Act specifically makes reference to post offices or the wharf. So essential services that need to keep on going regardless of it's a holiday or not, because these services push the country forward. Or let's say now minimum wage workers. Now, they have the entitlement to not work on holiday, and the Holiday with Pay Act actually gives you protection. So, for example, and I find it very interesting, if it is that you are now going into employment, let's say you're going into wholesale and you're going to be a minimum wage worker, the Holiday with Pay Act actually gives you protection as a minimum wage worker, that in the contract that you have, it cannot force you to opt out of your holiday benefit.
So basically, we must get double time on a holiday.
That is so.
Because we just want to know, we want to break it down. Right. Yeah.
So, touching on that, if it is that you are not working on the holiday, because you have the right not to work on the holiday, but if, for instance, there are certain circumstances where if the holiday is approaching and let's say your job needs you to be there for whatever reason and you agree to it, then the Minimum Wage Act provides that on that specific day, yes, you get double the pay. But this is specific to minimum wage workers. Right? It might not touch and concern everybody that works in like a bank or otherwise, but that is specific to the terms of your agreement.
What about the health sector? Because that's also a system that cannot shut down because it's a holiday. What happens there? How is that treated?
Absolutely. So the health sector, they fall in the essential category. And of course, the law seeks to be human in nature. It takes consideration to all these persons, especially our doctors and nurses, right? So they are, of course, compensated specifically in relation to these aspects. So they wouldn't be left just to be operating like a regular day.
Right.
You know what I want to ask? I mean, I know when it comes for government workers, when it comes to a holiday or a weekend, it shifts or affects the pay cycle or the pay day. You know, so if you're due to pay on the 25th and it falls on a Saturday or a Sunday, you get paid prior to. How does it apply or affect workers as it relates to the weekend rule? Or specifically, can employers require workers to work on Labor Day legally?
Excellent question. So now, you mentioned the weekend rule, and not many persons actually understand why that is. So the Holiday Act, as I had mentioned before, now touches that. So in the schedule of the Holiday Act, it actually states that when it is that the holiday, let's say for example, Labor Day, because if today is Monday, but Labor Day is supposed to be
Saturday,
on Saturday.
23rd,
Right, 23rd. So it is stated within the Act itself that if the day falls on the Saturday or the Sunday, then it's going to take effect on the following day, being the Monday. Right, and the same thing now affects with the pay cycle. So if pay is supposed to fall on the, let's say for example, for argument's sake, that the holiday was on a Friday, right, then it's going to take effect the following business day, being the Monday now.
So hold on, so I work on Saturday, which was the 23rd, gone, right? And that's a holiday. It should normally be a holiday, right?
Yes.
And my day off is Monday. So I'm not going to double pay?
Well,
you just get your time and a half for Saturday.
So it does fall into very technical categories now.
Yes.
And that's where I believe that there should be, you know, a consolidation of the acts to actually make it easier for the layman to actually follow now. But generally speaking, it does fall back to the same issue of whether you're a minimum wage worker or you're what they call a casual worker, because it has different categories to fit a very general sense of all occupations, yes? But if it is that you are ending up working on, let's say, your rest day or the holiday that falls on your rest day, then if it is that your minimum wage, you would get the double. But if it's that, like say, rest day, then it does fall down to the subject now where you can either get the double if it is a holiday or if it's your rest day. I think it does fall down to the interpretation, but chances are it would be time and a half.
Right. Question for you. The conversation that we're having, I would love to move in the direction of part-time or temporary or contract workers, because that also takes a different direction when it comes to compensation. So do part-time, temporary, contract workers also qualify for holiday pay benefits as well?
Okay, and you see, that is where you start to count. Now, the holiday with pay order, no, that is different from the Holiday with Pay Act.
Right.
The Holiday with Pay order, no, you have to keep track of all of them. The Holiday with Pay order stipulates that when it is that certain categories of workers start benefiting is if you are within a 110-day rule. So if it is that you, in that year, you're working 110 days, then you qualify. Right? So that's for like your sick leave, your vacation, all these things. You have to satisfy that you have been employed and working within that qualifying year, and a qualifying year is 12 months, right? So naturally the act, it will affect that the following year, let's say if you want to be sick leave and on vacation, then it is the following year that you get it, unless it is subject to the agreement of your employer. But generally speaking, it's a 110-day rule. So if you're a part-time person and you've been working for 110 days, then you may qualify.
Got you.
And this is such an important conversation.
Yeah.
Always important, and it's informative at the same time. Speaking of being informative, what is that one thing or final message you'd like to share with listeners about knowing their rights and protecting their rights as it relates to holiday pay or pay in general.
Pay in general, lovely. So when it comes on to what you must do as an employee, whether it is your minimum wage or otherwise, you have to first ensure that you understand what it is that you're signing to in your contract. I know that in Jamaica we don't always have the written contract, sometimes it's oral, but regardless it does have effect. You want to make sure that you understand that if it is you're contracting to a particular job, you are generally entitled to your holiday. Right, unless it is that you're in an essential service, but that's why you have to know what you're doing.
Right.
So if it is that you are working and you're entitled to your holiday, it is only if your employer approaches you now, leading up to that holiday, and asks you within special circumstances to work, then for the case of the minimum wage worker, you are then entitled to double the rate of pay. So know what it is that you're getting into, and record the time. The employer is required by law to record the time, and you are also recommended highly to record the time, because he say, she say, and anything can happen.
That's true. That's so true. I wanted to ask you, if a volunteer volunteers their services on a particular day, even on Labor Day, and you pay them, will they still be considered a volunteer?
Is it a stipend, or is it the minimum wage that is required for a day's work?
We can talk about that. Thank you, Attorney Law Shamar Bryan. All right, that's all the time we have for this segment, The Law and Order Jamaica, brought to you by the Ministry of National Security and Peace. Our guest, of course, has been Shamar Bryan, Attorney at Law at the firm Hugh Wildman and Company. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right here when you return. Stick and stay, because there's more on Sunrise. Sunrise, where the fun rise.
Anywhere, where?
Work. You see me heavy work. You see me do me dirt. So me better work. When you walk a line. I'm in the cafe, my ta. Drive me a dessert.
We want a piece for Jamaica. Yo, what are you? Oh man, no, brother, no.
You don't see you ever play ref? No, game, no play.
Yeah, but a bad game. No, I said, place when you come from, brother, I want to live good, man. I want to live good, brethren. No shake hand, I can play a little bad, brethren.
Really have to shake hand?
Yeah, man, and no badness, brethren. Just live good, man. Come together, I make the violence done.
Inside a world of adventure with Mandalorian and Grogu at Burger King. See The Mandalorian and Grogu only in cinemas.
What is the Popeyes Challenge Cup? The Popeyes Challenge Cup is Jamaica's newest and boldest football competition, featuring David versus Goliath matchups as the best of the best in the country's club football take on those in the second tier of club football. It's a straight knockout competition featuring 25 teams, 7 from the Jamaica Premier League and 18 from the Jamaica Football Championship, the second tier. The 7 JPL teams are invited and are ranked based on their finish in the current season, as they will not enter the competition until after being eliminated from the JPL playoffs. The JFC team seedings are determined based on their rankings in the league as at May 2. Teams will battle it out over 6 rounds to determine the winner. So how does it work? Round 1, the play-in, will feature 14 teams, all from the Jamaica Football Championship. Pot 1 will have 5th to 10th place teams, and Pot 2 will have teams seeded 11th to 18th. Round 2 will have 8 JFC teams, the 7 Round 1 winners, and the 4th ranked JFC team. Pot 1 will have the top 4 ranked JFC teams, and Pot 2 will have the next 4 remaining teams. Round 3 features 6 JFC teams, 4 winners from Round 2, and the second and third place teams, and 6 JPL teams will enter the competition, excluding the JPL champion. Pot 1 will have the top 3 ranked from both JPL and JFC, and Pot 2 will have the others. The next round is the quarterfinals, featuring the 6 winners from round 3, the JPL champion, and the first place from the JFC. It will be a random draw with no pots. Teams then proceed to the semi-finals and the final. Each team will get prize money based on how far they advance in the tournament. A total of $4.75 million in prize money will be paid out, with the winning team taking home $1 million. There's also a $50,000 purse for the top goal scorer and the winning coach. Get ready for the newest and boldest club football competition in Jamaica. This is David versus Goliath. This is the Popeyes Challenge Cup on CVM TV.
Jesus, make me smile again. It will be another evening of foot stomping, head clapping, praise and worship inside Emancipation Park on Labor Day, May 25, starting at 7 p.m.
At the National Labor Day Gospel Concert.
Come see John Mark Wigan,
Prodigal Son,
Jabez,
Sebastian Braham,
Julene Minto,
Lubert Levy, and many, many more. Live gospel music at its most exciting in Emancipation Park, Labor Day, Monday, May 25, 7 p.m. And it will be live right here on CVM 8 p.m. When the work done, come give thanks and praise.
It's free.
Oh Lord, you're the only one. That's why me only not so very long. Hey, hey, hey.
Marky, why you have a microphone? You're a dancing singer.
I am the man who fight for the right.
Hey! Hey, we love that body here.
I'm me and Yendi, and I'm me one.
Hey!
Welcome back to
Sunrise. Sing our song. Come now, say.
Welcome back to Sunrise Nation.
Sunrise is the place
to be. Listen, if you're just joining us, it is Labor Day here in Jamaica, and in this year they got talent, the Labor Day edition. We have with us in the studio Mark Q, a Jamaican recording artist known for blending reggae, dancehall, dancing, R&B, pop, and crossover sounds into his music. Originally from Duane Park, St. Andrew, and he has cut St. Andrew.
That was very stush of you.
St. Andrew.
I said, what?
I tell the story over and over. I went to St. Andrew and I said, St. Andrew. They said, no, it's St. Andrew. So I've adopted St. Andrew. He has collaborated with major names including Buju Banton. If you know who that is, Ken Jones is currently promoting his single Just Can't Let Go, which recently entered the US iTunes Top 10 chart, marking a major milestone in his career. Alongside Mark Q is the Curfew Curfew band, Curfew with a K. And let me walk over here because Curfew is with a K. And this man right here is called Carlos with a C. So, with a K too? It makes sense. Because if it's Carlos with a C, it would make sense. Carlos, introduce the rest of your band.
Well, this is Miguel Edwards, guitarist. That's Bobby, but his real name is Philip Collins, or Colin Phillips. Yeah. And that's Sandre, a.k.a. Sean Firebase.
So if you can't remember the names...
And the other guitarist is missing, Kenroy Mullins, Sharpman.
You hear that?
Sharpman is tall, right? Just kidding.
But if you can't remember that Gitsy, Drummy, Bassy, and Singing. Good morning, Thomas Riley.
Mark, you talk to us. Obviously, you're coming off the high of being on the iTunes charts at the moment. What does that feel like? Because you're not new to music. So talk to us about that.
It's a humbling feeling. You know, it just gives me the push to go even harder and to create quality music. You know, so it's just quality music from here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, which one is your choice genre? Like you say, if I could only sing this genre, then this is where I'm standing.
You know, I try to be flexible. I mean, for me personally, I love pop music, you know, like EDM type of songs, but you can't come from Jamaica and represent Jamaica. So, you know, it's like, I call it the Berries treatment, because as you know, the great Berries, him start off doing R&B, and him just incorporate that with on reggae instrumentation. And then from then, you can tell that his career just propelled and he became one of the legends now to this day. So it's just pretty much doing R&B souls type of vocals over reggae-driven beats, and even dancehall too, because I'm actually tapping into that too now.
Nice. In your introduction, Iti mentioned some of the collabs that you've done. You've worked with some of our big names.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a favorite? Collab, not person.
I would say both collabs, because I do, my first single was with the legendary Buju Banton, my favorite song.
What you talking about?
Yes, man. So, so that was the first single, and then the remix was with Kent Jones and Vybz Kartel. Yeah. So that was like a more dancehall feel to it, but with Buju, with that collab is more like a pop, more pop. And, you know, it kind of unorthodox to hear them type of like a rugged voice and then EDM type of beat.
But the juxtaposition must be so nice as well.
Yes, man.
You know?
Yes, man. Yeah.
It's like when you eat something salty with something sweet. It's like oatmeal porridge and little bacon.
I
like
it sounds crazy,
chicken.
But it works on sweet and sour chicken. All right, talk to us about what you have coming up.
So I'm currently working on this single right now, pushing Just Can't Let Go. It's spreading awareness about, you know, people that's struggling with addiction. Well, the song is more so of a love song, but the visual is what captures the whole essence of, you know, a lot of people struggling with mental illness, or they have some form of past trauma. And, you know, they use like drugs or drinking as an escape. And, you know, as you can see, we are going, like, the world is going through a world crisis right now, especially like mental illness, depression. So I just wanted to like tap into that, because oftentimes a lot of people glorify the whole drinking and the lifestyle and the partying, but what about the flip side to it? You know what I mean? So, you know, there's an aftermath to it where people are actually, like real life scenarios where people are actually going through it. So I wanted to tap into that, and it's doing well so far.
That's very good. You know, what I'm about to do has never been done anywhere in the history of interviewing any band. But watch this for a second. Just give me a second. Basically, are you coming up with any new bass lines? I mean, you know, what are you? Because they always ask the singers, what are you coming up with? You know, never ask the bass guitar if he's coming up with any new bass lines.
Yes, sir, definitely, man. All day, every day.
You know, a new bass line is coming.
It's funny that Iti says that. I'm actually going to do something that we don't typically do here, but because I know my band can work with me and I don't need to even say a word, them can just feel the vibes. I'm going to do a countdown and then we're just going to do what I'm going to expect them to do. 1, 2, 3, hey! Come on now! Hey! You see them something there?
All right, hold on there. Since I've watch this song, watch it, you count down, and when we reach the ground, then I'm going to stop, watch this song.
Okay, sure. Go right
Then
ahead.
we'll do a fasting.
Yeah, we're giving instructions. You're giving instructions.
Yeah, mommy,
remember, we don't need instructions. Go on.
Right. So now start play. And then we're going to jump.
I think they don't need instruction.
You see it? Watch this again. Watch this again.
You know what? Let me tell you what I'd actually rather.
No.
I'm going to tell you what I'd rather. Mark you. Yeah. Over to you. I've got your mic, just kidding. Your real mic will come. Van, you know what to really do in real life. All right, the Curfew Band and Mark Q are going to give us some more vibes in the studio. We do have a live performance coming up, and it's a thing called Just Can't Let Go. Take it away. For real now.
She takes good care of me. Still I can't get you out of my head. I'm still wishing there's a chance you still feel the same way too. But here I am with my woman beside me. I'm still thinking of you. 'Cause I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. After all this time, I'm still thinking of you. I still dream of you at night. I see you in my sleep. But here I am with my woman beside me. I'm still thinking of you. Girl, I don't wanna let you go. I don't wanna let you go. After all this time, I'm still thinking of you. I'm still thinking of you. Thinking of you. Still thinking of you. Still thinking of you.
said yes to onion rings. Now it's your turn to say yes to the onion ring zinger from KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Employers, your heart contribution builds a stronger workforce and strengthens the economy. It's not just contribution, it's transformation. The time by heart is...
When you turn and you walk through the door, it hurts me so.
All right, Sunrisers, listen now. Before we close, we are shining the spotlight on a talented group of final year drama students from the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts as they share the passion, creativity, and dedication behind their exciting upcoming farewell production. From the inspiration behind the show to the journey of bringing it to life on stage, we have final year students Christine Coote, Kibwe Lawrence, and Daniel Tracy here to give us a special look into their final chapter as students. Plus, wait, there's more? What more is there?
We'll hear what's next for these rising stars as they prepare to step into the world beyond their bachelors in the arts. So I want to welcome them warmly.
Good morning.
And, they'll be graded for this appearance on Sunrise.
Says who? Which class that for?
I spoke to Mr. Owen Ellis and he told me.
Black A's across the board. Right. All right, so you guys are winding down. You're almost there. I actually am going to start by taking you back. Let's go back to orientation. First year, you've decided that you're heading to Edna Manley. You've already put in your application. You've been accepted. You're heading into orientation. Walk me through some of the feelings that you thought you would feel by the time you got to where you are today, Daniel.
Accomplishments, for sure, and meaningful friendships. Yeah, definitely.
Kibwe?
So I just want to say, right, remember the orientation day, Miss Montoya, remember you, she said, Kibwe, you're going to do an improv now, and I would like for you to be a cockroach. And me stand up and me, I said, cockroach? But we just dropped them on the ground and I got it done. So thank you, Miss Toya, for that, Miss Montoya, for that, because it actually taught me how to just immerse myself in the moment, you know, and now as a final year student, it's like, you know, wow, time just flies.
Best cockroach you ever been.
Ever.
Christine?
For me, nervous because I was telling myself like, oh my God, I don't know Kingston. How am I going to function in Kingston? Like, oh my God, do this by myself. I know I have to be an adult. Like, what? And so, and my first day, I ended up being lost in Crossroad. But I actually found my way. And so, from then to now, right now, for the final year show, I still can feel that nerves as if, you know, when I actually just got to Edna and seeing so much people not knowing what it's going to turn out to be for me. But I know that this is where I wanted to be. And it was a big achievement for me at that time. And it's still a big achievement now for me.
I want to tell the viewers who are curious, because you said you got lost in Crossroads, and those who live in Crossroads are like, oh, she got lost in Crossroads. tell them where you are from and tell us how you felt when you were told that you successfully completed orientation and you're going to be a student at Edna Manley.
All right, so I am from Montego Bay, St. James, and so I was supposed to like applied for Edna like when I was 16, and I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna get the opportunity to go. And so like, you know, I'm going to work, make it work, and then send myself go to Edna. And so I did, applied for a job and I got through. And so I remember Miss Wunchin keep on sending me an email saying, do you still want to come to Edna? And I'm like, yeah, I want to come to Edna, but I don't have the money, you know. And then one day I tell myself that, you know what, I'm gonna just go. I don't care. I don't have the money, I'm gonna go. And then let's see what it turns out for me. Like, God, I'm going to this place, I don't have any money, but I'm going anyways. And so my tuition was paid off in full for the first year, and I'm just like, let's see what second year is gonna be for me. So when I actually got there and tell that everything is all sorted out, you just need to come and go to classes. I'm like, wow.
And not get lost in Crossroads.
Right. I went to buy stuff because I didn't know where, you know, so I went to buy stuff and I'm like, how do I get back to Edna? I took a taxi and the taxi took me to Offer Tree.
Let's talk about the final year productions because here you are now. This is now the culmination of it all. These are one-man, one-woman shows?
Yep.
Yes.
Daniel, what is your show about? What inspired your, is it a monologue?
A monodrama.
Inside the piece, it's a monodrama.
Monodrama. What inspired yours?
Well, the topic that I chose to put on stage is the homelessness situation in Jamaica, specifically in Kingston. I remember when I was a child going to prep school, I encountered a homeless person and her story really impacted me. And coming to Edna, as you said, not even coming from here, I'm from St. Thomas, so coming and walking in Kingston, I see a lot of homeless persons on the road and it begs the question, why?
Yeah.
So I think that is what the premise of the show is about. Why are there so many homeless persons?
For me, I grew up in New York, right? And I was deported back to Jamaica. And when I got to Edna and started watching the one-man shows and the productions, there was a production directed by Eugene Williams, one of the greatest directors of all time.
Agreed.
Eugene Williams, the boss, right? And he directed the play for colored girls. So when Eugene do it and I watched it and I thought, I was like, wow, because, rewind, before I got to Edna, I thought if I get the chance to go to Edna and me do my BFA, I'm going to do a one-man show. This was before I knew that was the requirement. So I wrote this show called Heal Thyself, that this is my one-man show. And then I got there and I realized, you know, when man a plan got a wipe, it's a little different. You got to conduct the research, and out of the research, you devise a show from your findings. So looking at the show Eugene did, I decided, okay, this Colored Girls play was brilliant. I want to do something that's like a counteraction to that. So I wanted to do something that spoke to like toxic masculinity and the righteous man. And then, you know, just keep going and talking about my show and doing mercy. I realized my story was the story that needs to be told, which is the story of deportation. But it's not a story about just deportation and what happens. It's salvation through.
Yes.
So, you know, saving yourself after losing everything and coming back to somewhere where you know nothing. I left Jamaica when I was 6 months old, and I came back a 20-something-year-old. So, you know, it was more than a culture shock.
Yeah. Wow.
So
right.
you know,
Christine sharing her.
No, I want her, as she answers your question, to also answer this question of what impact. When you tell us what your show, what your production is, what impact you hope that audiences will have, or what the takeaway they'll have when you're done.
Absolutely. All right, so Narrow Escape, right, is basically about gang culture and the influence of local Don on young women's social mobility in the inner city, right? So I grew up in a time where I've seen a lot of parents had to move out of the community with their young girls because, they don't want them to be caught up in the gang culture and the Don sending for them at a certain time. And so they end up moving out of the community, and seeing that, I'm like, you know, it's something that is still happening that people don't really talk about. And you have persons out there that are not aware of these situations as well. And so I took it upon myself to challenge this and tell myself that, you know, it doesn't matter the risk, I am going to do this story because it needs to be heard. And that's how I come about with Narrow Escape. All right. The
impact.
All right, so the impact on the audience is that to show them that young girls might be at risk, and, you know, sometimes you see some students acting a certain type of way. They wonder like, why are you behaving like this, or why are you doing this? But they don't understand that sometimes they're going through things that they can't just come out and just talk like that because their life is at risk. And so I want them to be aware of these things that are happening to our young girls that are causing them to not be able to move to social mobility based on the community that they're from.
You know what would be great though? I love having conversations with creatives. I really do. You know this, it ignites me. But I'm particularly more keen to take in creatives. And thankfully, you're not just here with us to talk about the shows that are coming up when?
The 29th and
May.
the 31st of May.
And where?
At Dennis Scott Theatre, Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, 7 p.m.
Where do people need to get tickets?
No, it's free admission. So just come out, come have a joy. Bring the family. It's family friendly, so you can bring the family and just come enjoy.
Everybody can come.
So we got that out of the way, but I'm more intrigued to actually see the excerpts. Very excited to see them actually. Christine, I'm going to ask you, girl. You're up first.
Right. My deepest fear is not that I'm weak or afraid to speak. My deepest fear is that I am powerful beyond my imagination. Because who am I? To be brilliant, confident, smart. Actually, who am I not to be? Narrow right. That's a Karen daughter. All you want to know, say, everything is life, in a life is a give and take situation. So why not for me? You know me can help you rise. That's poison hidden in disguise. They try to strip my future down to shame and dim the lights I carry in my eyes. And for all the narrows out there, remember that you are noble enough to dream, noble enough to rise, audacious enough to dream, resilient in struggles, reborn in truth, and owning your story worth more than your wounds. All right, I have to go home now, yeah? My mother wait for me.
Captivating.
Absolutely captivating.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Hey, Wagwan, me want collect money without ID? No, me not try skip. Me not try skip line. Before God and all mankind, with love, I pledge my love and loyalty. Hey, good afternoon. Can I collect money without ID? No, I'm not trying to skip the... What my accent got to do with anything? You should learn to mind your business. See, the thing about deportation is this. You have the politics, and you have the nuances. America tell you, say, you don't belong here. And Jamaica, look at you like a stranger. It's like a life sentence between two countries and you become someone everyone blames for everything wrong. Everybody's example of failure. The scapegoat. But truth is, as a deportee, people don't even need a reason for not like you. coming home to a place that doesn't feel like home is a different kind of exile. But still, man have to survive.
Whoa.
Yeah. So if you want more, you know where to find us.
You know, I'm going to listen. I am sold. You know, because that's not my department, but I'm going to be over there to see them on the 29th and the 31st. Because that just excerpt. There are so many things at play. The nuances, the language, the symbols, the movement. There are so many things that you communicated a while ago without really saying it, you know what I mean? Yeah. There are so many things that I saw that I could recognize, you know what I mean? And of course, that end from Christine, when she switched back to being a little girl, it must be a challenge to inhabit the different roles in that one woman or one man show.
Well, for me, to be honest, the devising and research and creating a show out of the findings is may I go credit it in a good way to say it's actually one of the hardest things I ever had to do in my life.
Absolutely.
Prison never hard, so. No, may I tell you the truth? Yeah. Prison, for me, I served 5 years incarcerated in an American prison with some of the roughest criminals you can find. And it was a cakewalk comparing to creating this show that's bearing my soul naked, after sitting, and my classmates can tell you, we sit here and we smile and we talk about the show. It was a rough journey. Many nights of us sitting down together and we talking at each other, trying to get it right, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then tomorrow we have to come and talk to each other to understand that it wasn't any form of disrespect, it's just passion, you know?
But you've done it.
You've
got through the most difficult, and here you are able to present it with your chins high, with your pride, with knowing that you have done it. You've gone through something extremely challenging and you've created something beautiful, and that will never be taken away from you. That will never be taken away.
One of the most fulfilling feelings ever.
There you go.
And I'm so intrigued because I saw Christina, I saw Kibwe, but I didn't see Daniel. So I'm like,
I know.
I'm like, I have to go because then I get to see Daniel.
That's right. You need to see too much too soon.
One of the bunch, so she, I got come
that's a silent
element of the surprise.
Listen. Thank you.
Make sure you go and check them out at the Edna Manley College on May 29 and May 30 at the Dennis Scott Theatre. Just kidding, 31st at the Dennis Scott Theatre. That is the drama school. And as they mentioned, it is FOC, free of cost, 7 p.m. All right, when we come back, we're going to wrap things up on the other side of the break. So come.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
A future feels safe when progress doesn't feel like a gamble. When support shows up exactly when it's needed. And when you don't have to pause your life to figure out your next steps. Since 1889, Scotiabank has been there for you in your moments. Helping to make big decisions feel just a bit easier. And when your life moved, we've moved with you, hand in hand, supporting you to dream bigger, to reach further, to pursue more.
Scotiabank, your future is safe with us.
Scotiabank, your future is safe with us.
finally said yes to onion rings. Now it's your turn to say yes to the onion ring zinger from KFC. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Lucozade, bring the energy. Unbeatable taste, new look.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Bring back the fun of shopping. Discover the best finds in every aisle of amazing items. For your kitchen, your living room, your bedroom, or any room, Azan Supercenter has that perfect touch to elevate your space to the next level. Our team is ready to help you find what you are looking for you or someone else. So stop by our Crossroads store today and rediscover the fun of shopping.
Azan Supercenter, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
Alright, that's all the time we have in our Labor Day show. Fundraisers, we hope you enjoyed as much as we did, and that you know, as I gonna say that if you miss anything, then what they're gonna do now?
You're gonna rewatch your favorite segments. Got it all covered on CVMTV.com. And for all the fun stuff in between, we're on Instagram at CVM_television. And as I always say, God without man is still God. But man without God, nothing, zero, zilch, nada, vapor, this.
Have a happy Labor Day.
Have a
the
fantastic
curfew
one.
band and Mark Q is gonna take us out.
Things I'd like to do. I cherish every moment that you're around. I might not show it because I can't find words to say. I try to say I love you, but I get tongue-tied. I start to raise a word and fail in every way. I wish you would stay longer. Write up my life like Disney World. I wish you would stay longer. But just like magic, you burn on.
See ya! Woman, them may not be working on job of fast car. From them, I use a from back. Then I when you only have one hour to die, you are back with me in your tight up skirt.
I couldn't ask for more. Whenever you're over in town, situation gets serious. I feel my knees begin to shake. Heart's beating out of rhythm. Glad it's no doctor's case. Must get my act together to lose you in such a ways. I wish you would stay longer. Write up my life like Disney World. I wish you would stay longer. But just like magic, you were gone. Wish longer. Write up my life like Disney World. I wish you would stay longer. But just like magic, you were gone. I couldn't ask for more. Better be over in town. Situation gets serious. I feel my knees begin to shake. Heart's beating out of rhythm. Glad it's no doctor's case. face. Must get my act together. To lose you would be such a waste. I wish you would stay longer. Write up my life like Disney World. I wish you would stay longer. But just like magic, you were gone. Oh, baby, you were gone.
On Small Biz, Big Dreams, we meet two professionals who have turned a shared space into a lasting business built on skill, consistency, and community. This is Small Biz, Big Dreams. For more than 3 decades, barber O'Neill Pony Williams and hairstylist Desreen Walker Cochrane have dedicated themselves to serving generations of clients. They say what began simply as a skill has grown into a true vocation, one rooted in discipline, trust, and consistent hard work.
I'm started barbering like on a veranda. My mommy house, up on the veranda we start the barbering, do the barbering thing until I said, no man, we need a shop now because I start get a whole heap of customer. I teach a lot of youth to trim, you know, them progressive and them reach for them want to reach. And I still do the same thing, for over 30 years now. I do barbering. Yeah man, and see it, I'm still doing it.
Actually I grew up plaiting dolly here. And from doing that strong and everything I could get to plait, then I started doing real, practice on human. So that's where I started. And then I went to Leon's School of Beauty. And that's where I got my diploma in hairdressing.
For both Pony and Desreen, their craft is more than a service. It's a daily commitment. They say many of their clients have been with them for years, some for most of their lives.
Some of the guys, they never really trust me that much for me to really cut their hair. But after cutting like one of my school friends here, and them say, yes, you can do it, So that was then, the start. Some people start put some trust in me and say, all right, then make me cut them here. And that's how I start cut them here until now. I'm still do it same way. Yeah, man. They have some customer right now, I trim from me a little baby boy. From me about 14 when I just start out the barbering. Yeah, man, I still trim them same way.
From school days, I know this is what I'm gonna do. Because within me, this is what I really like to do. So I started doing it from then.
Together, they offer a range of barbering and hairstyling services, from haircuts and lineups to braiding, all in one space.
You can get your hair shampoo. You can get a nice lineup. The hairdresser is here too. You can get your facial done, your nails done, all those stuff. So the service is real good.
Cornrows, cutting, styling, crochet, weaving, just about everything.
Their message to anyone coming into the industry is simple. Master your craft, stay consistent, and respect your clients.
Believe in yourself. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and push forward. And by practicing, you're going to make mistakes along the way. Believe in yourself and have confidence and move forward. Believe in your dreams and trust God.
If you like the barbering, do it because it pays and it's a good thing. You understand? Yeah, that's something you can rely on because people are going to always want to cut them here. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a real good thing. Trust me. If you want to find a barbershop, you have to come to Mount Togo, right at the square Mount Togo. That's where my barbershop is. And it's Honduras Barber. Yeah. And once you come Mount Togo, you say, we're Pony Barbershop there, you will find it.
Next week, we'll provide another highlight that will make an entrepreneur's night right. Until then, for Small Biz, Big Dreams, I'm Kevin Black.
Hi, I am Candy Pang.
What a guan?
What a guan?
That a guan, pa.
What a guan? What a guan?
What a guan? Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 10 p.m. on CVM TV.
And that's a guan, pa. What a guan?
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.